Okay, these are the annotations of this novel, The Absolutely True Diary of a Part-Time Indian. That says exactly what was the diagnosis. I was curious about what he was diagnosed with as an infant. I noted here that Junior sees art as a way to be seen for more than his ailments and as a way to do more than what is supposed to be, or his way to escape the reservation. Here, after the death of his childhood dog, I noted that it was traumatic. Having to hear his dad pretty much put his dog down in the backyard. I noted here anger issues for Rowdy, and I did make a comment that you shouldn't be afraid of your best friend. And I also underlined here that the Andrus triplets were 30 years old, and I was surprised that that's how old they were, considering Junior was only, I believe, 14. I just thought this part was funny about him being a book kisser, because I definitely am, being an avid book reader myself. Here, I just made a comment. I was curious about what made Mr. P go talk to Junior in the first place, and if Junior was the first kid he had talked to, or if maybe he had talked to others, including maybe Junior's sister. I just underlined this where it says, for me, it seemed as real as saying, I want to fly to the moon. And then in quotations, I put shoot for the moon because of the quote, shoot for the moon. Even if you don't make it, you'll land among the stars. It's one of my favorite quotes. I just noted here that Rowdy clearly has no idea how to deal with big feelings when Junior was letting him know that he was going to be transferring schools. I did feel pretty bad for Junior at that point, because that was his best friend, really his only friend outside of his family. After Junior started at the new school, I did make a comment that I was betting they were equally afraid of each other due to stereotyping when him and Roger kind of faced off in the yard there. You know, they didn't really know a lot about Indian kids, and Junior didn't really know a lot about the white kids at the school. I wondered if he inspired his sister, because Mary left the reservation shortly after Junior did. I think it's pretty clear that she did. And then Junior made a friend. I did asterisk this. There are all kinds of addicts. I guess we all have pain, and we all look for ways to make the pain go away. Junior uses drawing, you know, his dad uses alcohol. And I did make a note here that just because something is expected of you does not mean it has to be that way. I thought that was a hard lesson to learn. It definitely took me a while to learn it. If you let people into your life a little bit, they can be pretty damn amazing. I did note here that I thought it was nice that Junior kept reaching out to Rowdy, and I hope that they're able to patch things up, because they were definitely more like family than friends. I wrote here that even with their own issues, they're still so supportive about Junior's parents and always coming to every single event of his. And I can only imagine how hard that might have been, considering all of their own issues. And I did underline hydrocephalus because we did finally find out the answer of exactly what it was. Although I kind of figured it out before then, but... I made a note here about two spirits when he was discussing about cultures and gay people being both male and female were seen as both warriors and caregivers in Indian culture. That is what it is called. I did not see that coming. The way it was set up, it was a shock to me. But I did appreciate that he saw that his grandmother's last act on earth was a call for forgiveness, love, and tolerance, which is clearly how she led her whole life. I noted important for many aspects of life and underlined confidence when he noted that him becoming a good player had something to do with confidence. I do believe that it plays such a huge role in being confident in yourself, makes you feel like you can pretty much do anything. And I also underlined the power of expectations. His team and his coach on the Well Pennant didn't really expect a bunch, but when he transferred to Reardon, they did expect so much more of him, and he, as a freshman, was able to achieve those goals. When his coach was saying you can do it, I just put being told this by someone you admire is kind of the best feeling in the world. I did look at this section. He got caught up in the moment, getting revenge. Can do that to you, but the joy never lasts when he was able to get the ball from Rowdy and score a goal or a basket. Karma. I did make a comment, does Junior end up drinking ever? I don't think that he does based on his experience, but... And then I did hear really how many alcohol-related deaths before someone does better, because this was the third in such a short time alcohol-related death when his dad's best friend dies. I did note coming to support his friend, because even though Rowdy still wasn't talking, he was and is like family. And it was nice that he showed up even from a distance. Finally getting past hurt feelings when Rowdy and Junior kind of finally talk and make up. And that was it.